Hi, Shane here from ITTN. First off, I want to say a massive Happy New Year to all you guys out there. So you may be wondering where we are coming from today. Well, we're down in the southeast of Ireland, well, Dunleary to be more exact. So we're down here to chat with Mary Denton, CEO of Sunway Holidays, to see what her feelings are and her predictions are for 2022. We also caught up with Lee Osborne of Bookabed and Phoenix Travel fame. Again, to see what he feels 2022 holds for us all. Anyway, so stay with us over the next few minutes where we get to sit down and have a chat with these two members of our industry. So Mary, thanks so much for taking the time out to chat to us today.
Not at all, you're very welcome, Shane. Great to see you. Welcome to Dunleary.
Thank you, on a stunning day.
Absolutely. Look, you're in your own Villamora out in Dunleary. Where else could you be on a day like this?
And so tell us all, so how's 2022 progressing so far for you?
Yeah, really good. We're very happy with how things are taking shape. We've so far obviously only into week 2 of January, but yeah, great positivity out there. A lot of inquiries coming through. Hopefully they're all going to convert now in the next few weeks. But generally, yeah, there's good reasons to be kind of optimistic about how it's actually going to turn out. So yeah, we're very happy.
I guess we saw the news that the PCR restrictions have been lifted into Ireland. Did that make much of a difference?
Absolutely. I mean, I think before that, when that came in on the 3rd of December, it definitely had an impact in terms of the bookings absolutely kind of slowed down a huge amount. But now, since the 6th of January, things have been so much better. There's a lot more confidence about travelling now, and it's a lot more peace of mind for people. So it's made travelling a little bit easier. So we're back to where we were.
And do you feel that kind of people are maybe looking towards Europe or kind of further afield, or where are the bookings kind of coming from?
At the moment, I would say most of the bookings are coming for Europe. I think people are still a little bit cautious about long-haul travel, and there's obviously some PCR testing still required to get into some countries, but mostly it's all European bookings that we're actually getting through. I mean, there's a lot of, now is absolutely the time to be booking the holidays.
Sure, yeah.
There's great promotions, great airline fares, great offers in from hotels. Cruise companies have fantastic promotions as well going on. So now's the time to book and just get yourself organised and planned for the summer 2022. Things should be good going forward. I think there's great optimism out there, and I think people want to get away. I mean, some people probably haven't been on holidays for two years, since like the summer of 2019. So I think they definitely want to get away. And as I said, there's great offers out there as well at the minute.
And another thing that's kind of popped up, I suppose, in the last few months is the kind of the staffing issues. And now that such a huge portion of the country has actually got COVID, are you finding issues with trying to get people back into the office or with close contacts? Or how's it been playing out?
Well, for us, just talking for Sunway, I have to say the team have been absolutely fantastic. Yes, of course, we've had our fair share of COVID cases over Christmas, so that delayed people coming back into the office. But thankfully, they're all set up to work from home, so that was good. Close contacts, we haven't had that many issues like that. But I'm sure it is going to happen, and we just have to ride it out. And I think that's all going to change now as well. I think it's important to get the team back into the office and everybody back working. But as I said, we haven't had any issues with that, thank God, so it's all been good. And
like that, when we talked about the PCR testing, have you found that maybe like the whole late deals side of things, is that starting to come back? Or?
Yeah, definitely. As I said, during December, the late deals market actually just kind of pretty much stopped, to be honest with you. But definitely now, in the last 2 weeks, since the 6th of January, bookings have definitely increased for late sales. So, and I suppose like top destination would be the Canary Islands, which is kind of outperforming most of the other destinations at the moment, which is great for them.
Yeah, and I know you guys, you tend to have a very strong Turkish programme. How's that faring up?
Yeah, we only did figures the other day, and actually so far so good. It's actually outperforming our sales for 2019 at the moment. So it's still early days, wait and see what happens, but we're very happy with those figures. We obviously have a very strong repeat customer base going to Turkey, which is great, and obviously there's fantastic value for money there. Our programme starts in April, will run all the way through to October, and we've got 30 kg baggage allowance, which is great for all those people that love to shop and spend all their money in Turkey, on their genuine fake goods.
That's brilliant. Well, thanks so much, Mary, for taking the time out to chat to us
Not
today.
at all. You're very welcome, Shane. Thanks for coming.
Welcome to Greystones.
Yeah, absolutely gorgeous down here. So, a bit of an unusual start to the year. It's certainly a lot more optimistic than, say, 2021.
Definitely. Look, we experienced a bit of a slow start last week. We could see it coming. But as the week went on, and the announcement obviously of the PCR requirements being dropped and stuff like that as well, it did make an impact. And towards the end of the week, we saw it picking up. And to be honest, it was one of the best weeks we've had, if not the best week since COVID began. This week has started off better, so we're expecting a really good week this week. In regards to 2018, 2019 levels, we're not there yet, but definitely going in the right direction.
Oh, that's brilliant news. And do you feel it's kind of more concentrated on, say, the Europe summer sun type thing, or are people kind of looking to the States? Or
it's across the board, to be honest. Like, I mean, obviously Europe with the freedom to travel throughout Europe is definitely proven popular. But the inquiries for the States and further afield are definitely coming in. It is inquiries at the moment, but I think it will lead on to bookings.
And Lee, do you think it's going to get better from where we are today now?
Oh, without a shadow, Shane. I can see it happening. It's building slowly. I think now it's not a case of if, it's a case of when. The bookings are slowly building up to a place. I can't say when it will happen, but we'll get to a point where it could be a late market, but I think this year is definitely going to be, I'm very enthusiastic for this year, put it that way. Yeah, look, I mean, the inquiries are coming in for all the dates, but like, I mean, Easter has been a big one, and prices are increasing, so I think it's up to the agents to make sure they encourage their clients to book early, because the prices are probably not even going to stay the same, Shane, they're probably only going to go up.
And from a bookings point of view, are you seeing people going for the more, I suppose, bucket list type destinations, or is it more your kind of safe bets like your Spains and your Portugals?
It's very, very traditional. It's your usual destinations that the Irish market would tend to go to are the ones that we're seeing the bookings coming in on, yes.
And when it comes to, I know a big issue towards the end of the year was, say, staffing levels. It was mentioned in all the conferences. How is that is it starting to level out now at all?
It is leveling out. Like, from speaking to agents and stuff like that, it's balancing and everyone's happy at the moment. I think a problem at the minute is the isolating. And again, there was new news out today on that in regards to if you're not displaying symptoms, blah, 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 you were able to continue to work and stuff like that. So that will help staffing levels, definitely.
So Lee, thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to chat to us here at ITTN.
Thanks, Shane.
So thanks so much for staying through to the end, guys, and we look forward to catching up with you again in the next episode of our Out and About with ITTN series. Remember, you can always stay up to date with the latest news in the travel industry on ittn.ie and signing up to our TNT newsletter, coming straight into your inbox every day, Monday to Friday. Cheers.